Hearers, hear us. This is Zenobia. I would like you to listen to our music from Midnight Syndicate. You can find them at midnightsyndicate.com. And as you know, our ambient sound comes from Sword Coast Soundscapes. You can find them at youtube.com/Sword Coast Soundscapes. And, as always, we'd love for you to like us on Apple Podcast. Here comes the episode.
Well, it's another episode, and Gary's not here again.
Are you sure you gave him the right address? I know that it was in the group text, but did you send... I mean, I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, he made it here last time, and now he's not here again. Maybe it disappeared out of his phone.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, man, it gives credence to the alternate
dimension
plane.
Yeah.
So this is a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interplanar apartment building.
You got to drive around the parking lot 3 times to make it appear.
Oh, see,
Twice.
that's exactly what I did.
You just gave everyone the secret. Thank you.
Well, but you have to do it twice clockwise and then once counterclockwise.
Yes.
Or you can just cut through the pool.
Yeah. If you walk, you'll get
But
there
you have
immediately.
to walk.
Yes.
I still don't understand the numbering system here, but I'm starting to get the geography, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I only come at night, so I still don't understand the layout.
You know, that's what... so my brother went to college at University of North Texas in Denton. And
What's his social security number?
he's not in college anymore, so definitely not giving anything away. But when I'd go visit him, I was always visiting him at night. And I'd get lost a lot because Denton's got some kind of weird windy roads. So I never knew how to get anywhere in the daytime. It's just like none of this is familiar to me. It's a whole new world.
You're saying Denton has weird, windy roads. They have an exit that's mislabeled.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
The I-30...
There's the I-35, so the north and the south are both the same exit, but it only says the north exit.
Yeah.
But you need to go that way to get south, too, but it doesn't say that.
And it's really confusing because it runs northeast, or east-west.
30 does.
Or there's the east and west branch, I mean.
That's a 35.
We're talking about 35.
Yes, well, confused me. Yes.
Yeah, because it's confusing.
35 runs east, north.
Well, because you can go north on 35 west, and you can go south on 35 east, as well as north.
Mm-hmm.
And they meet around Waxahachie, right?
Hillsboro,
yeah.
I wonder if anybody
And then it's just 35.
tired of these, North Texas geographic things that we do.
I don't think anybody's tired of North Texas because 246 people move here per day.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, who could be tired of talking about Texas?
Our European listeners are...
They're moving here too.
They're fascinated with Texas.
Texas is the greatest place ever.
It is.
Obviously. Didn't you ever see that book that was everything that you need to know about states other than Texas? And you open up the book and it's blank?
It's empty, yeah.
No, I did not read that book. Where did you find that?
The Texas State Capitol. The Texas State Capitol gift shop.
Because, as you know, stars at night
are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yes, and we're all compelled to clap whenever those words are spoke.
It's really, really compelling.
That reminds me, I saw an article... I can't remember the actor. Paul Rubin. He's
Pee-wee.
He's making a comeback.
Yep.
He apparently wants to make like a super dark Pee Wee Herman movie where like he gets
Pee-wee in rehab.
Yeah, like Pee Wee
I read the article,
gets famous and becomes an alcoholic and has to deal with returning.
To me, Pee-wee was always had that dark side to it, though.
And I think that's his point. Is like this fits very well into what he imagines. It's more his interpretation is other people didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I will always be haunted by the clown bike doctor scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I was thinking about that scene the other day.
I watched it. After reading that article, I actually, Pee-wee's Big Adventure is on...
One of the services?
One of the services, yeah, right now. And I watched it, and it was like, I had forgotten...
How creepy it is,
yeah.
Oh, when he pulls out all the snakes.
Oh, that was funny to me. But Large Marge always scared me.
Large Marge. I was just thinking about Large Marge.
Tell him Large Marge sent ya.
Was that the truck driver?
Yes. It was a night just like tonight. Yeah, that whole thing.
Bad, Pee-wee.
Real
bad.
And then they don't use his voice in the movie.
Paging Mr.
Mr. Herman.
Mr. Pee-wee Herman.
Whatever happened to Big Top Pee-wee? I can only remember it like as a kid. I think I've never found it again.
Well,
I've seen it a couple times.
It just wasn't. It wasn't a lot of things. For one thing, it wasn't directed by Tim Burton.
No.
So.
No, but I'm still looking for a hot dog tree.
It turns people into kids.
Is that what it did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a hot dog tree. See,
Okay.
that's how long ago I've seen it. But I have seen like on Disney Plus, Return to Oz, and
That's a weird
I
one.
want to play it, but then my little boy brain inside my head says, "No, don't play that. The Wheelie Men are gonna get you."
Ugh, they were scary. They are so like in Final Fantasy. They're such a Final Fantasy. There's a creature that reminds me of them in the DS version, the Crystal Adventures one.
Yeah, so Noelle's not really big into the big console releases of Final Fantasy, but I did convince her to play the Crystal Chronicles co-op games with me on DS, which we enjoyed a lot, and they're cutesy and fun.
And one of the lines that kills me every time, there's this, Final Fantasy. Mom, I don't know if you know this, but the Final Fantasy games they are one of the most complicated stories
And ludicrous at the same
ludicrous.
time.
There's just no, they're very nonsensical. And
So there's this girl at the beginning of the game, and she has cat ears and a collar with a bell and a cat tail, and it's like, all right, so this person is obviously some sort of a cat thing. And then
you go through the whole game.
So the whole game with this person kind of leading you around, and then at the end of the game, you see her like lifeless body like collapsed on this weird crystalline plane, something or other. And then she's like, and then you look at her and she's a cat, and she's like, and now you know.
We're like, no, I know nothing.
You just made more questions.
So whenever Richard and I come across a certain scenario, we're just like, now you know. It's like, no, what?
Do you quote video games in real life all the time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My favorite one is in my restless dreams, I see that place, Silent Hill. Have you ever played the Silent Hill games?
I did actually play, what was the big one? The one that was the big
2?
runaway hit 2, I think, was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's a very unique name.
Silent Hill? Oh.
2? I don't know what the colon
I don't know
is.
that there was a subtitle.
Yeah, I think it was just Silent Hill 2. But yeah, no, my friends and I would play that, and
I didn't play that one. It was too scary. I don't like scary games.
oh, we used to love those scary games. But they stopped making Silent Hills.
I thought they were just making a new one.
Are they?
Well,
It was a re thingy.
it was like the creators of Silent Hill who don't have the IP anymore. We're going to make something else, but then they didn't.
Oh.
That happens a lot in the video game industry.
Yeah. Well, they need to stop that and make Silent Hill.
We quote Portal a lot
We do quote Portal a lot.
because the dialogue was fantastic in that game.
I like the song at the end of Portal 2.
At the end of Portal 2 or the first one?
Yeah, I think, wait,
Still alive?
maybe it was Portal 1 then.
What's going on, guys?
Ah, jeez.
Where'd you come from?
Gary, when did you get here?
What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time.
No, you weren't.
We were waiting on you.
I was waiting on you. Nobody else was here.
Yeah, we weren't in our own apartment.
I'm telling you, man, it's the portal. It's the magic line we're on.
Hey, I'm sitting next to Philip.
You're welcome.
I'm sitting next to Richard. I can bug Richard now.
I can sock Philip instead of Richard. This is great.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
And it's the opposite people next to me than were next to me previously.
We've officially hit the portal dimension.
Wow.
Welcome to Die by the Sword Portal Edition.
Is this the red portals or the blue portals?
I thought
Well,
they
you
were
need one of each.
orange.
They're orangish red.
You need one of each. No, don't get us started on orange. And
Oh, what were we fighting about? Oh, it was the lights.
so
in the
she
car.
sent me in a panic. She gets in the Chevy and she's like, "What's this orange light with the exclamation point with the lines around it?" And it's like, okay, I'm looking up the owner's manual online. I'm like, oh, that's the brake system. That's terrible. And then
Be careful driving home. He was very
because
sweet.
I was
He was
very
worried.
worried that I was like, your brakes aren't great. So I'm scheduling an appointment to go get it into the shop. And then she gets back and I get in the car and start it and it's like, it's not on anymore. And she's like, no, it is right there. It's like, That's the tire pressure light.
I was going to say, isn't it the flat tire thing?
Yeah, no, what threw it off was she said it was orange.
Because it is.
It's amber, which is a yellow.
I'm
Amber
sorry,
is in the
amber
middle.
is orange to me. Orange to tan, yeah. Unless it's like butterscotch amber, and nobody would think of putting that in
Well,
a
and
car.
they got into the other point of like, okay, so if this isn't an orange light, are there other orange lights in the car? Like you were worried about it being an orange light, but there isn't an orange light in the car. It's either yellow or red, or orange or red.
Yeah, but I ended up winning this argument because we were driving.
No,
Yes, I did. No,
I don't
did.
believe that.
In his head, he totally won.
No, she conceded. She conceded.
Not to you winning the argument.
Yeah, but you
To
conceded
stopping.
she conceded I was right. Anyway, we were driving.
Well, that it was a low tire indicator. I'm sure she conceded to that because why would she argue with that? Because clearly,
No.
That's what it was.
The color. I won the argument on the color because we were driving and we were like, no, it's the same color. No, that's orange. No,
Well,
that's
we were
yellow. No, that's
comparing
orange.
it to
That's yellow.
things all around the road.
And then we were driving and I was like, okay, look at the lines on the road. What color are those? And then she
Yellow.
was like, yellow. It's like, it's the same color. It's actually a
Yeah.
darker color than the light that's on the dashboard.
You mean-
We don't call it a double orange line, do we?
No.
Some people might.
I'm going with it. It's in between. You can call it orange or yellow.
Yeah.
Right, but it's officially called yellow.
I don't.
It's officially called
Is it
amber.
officially called
It's
yellow?
officially called out. Okay, I know what I'm going to do.
Oh, ask the
I'm
internet.
going to ask.
I'm sure the internet
Mr.
is
Google.
going to be.
While you're doing that, they wouldn't put red lights and orange lights on your dashboard. They would put red lights and yellow lights.
So you say.
Point being, but the point is, there's not an orange light, so you shouldn't have been confused by me saying orange.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't know because I haven't had that. I haven't seen all the lights. I haven't paid attention to all the lights
excuses.
Anyway, I think Mom wanted to look it up to highlight something. Hey, Mom, is that a new phone?
Hey, Noelle, it is.
It's a fancy looking phone.
It's a pretty fancy phone. I have missed the Note. I almost bought a Note 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I was within, punching a button on the interwebs. And then the batteries started blowing up and I couldn't buy it. And I had to buy something because a phone I really hated was dying.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to replace it with a Galaxy 7, which I hated.
Yeah,
It was a horrible
that was
phone.
a terrible phone.
It's a terrible phone. But I did buy.
So what's that?
This is a Galaxy Note, which comes with a stylus again, and I am so happy.
It's pretty
Can't even tell
stylish.
you. It's pretty stylish, and the phone is lavender, and the stylus is lavender.
And of course, she
I
has
mean-
a clear case on it to show the lavender.
Of
Yes.
course.
That's what you got to do if you have a color you like.
I mean, what is the point of spending a small fortune on something that will die within the next 3 years?
If you don't get to show it off.
If you don't get to show it off, yeah. It's like...
It's a fancy phone.
It is.
The
I haven't loved a phone in many a year, and I have to admit I'm pretty stoked.
the
over
stylist has a button on it to take pictures remotely.
this. Yes,
Those are always cool.
yes. And I can use it as a pointer for all the times when I need to point at things with this thing.
With me, that's all the time.
Yes. But it has more RAM than my laptop.
Now, I'll say that doesn't surprise me because Richard and I had your old laptop, the same
Yes.
same version of your old laptop.
It's not very smart.
It was
It's
a
not
that
very
was
smart.
a very dumb computer.
Yeah.
We love our new computer.
Well, I have to admit, that one of the things that it's just so much, just, it starts faster. You don't hear the hamsters running in the wheels.
You don't hear the searching for the hamsters to put in the wheels
Yes.
to make them start running.
It was always really sad. Anyway, this is also going to be solving my issue, I hope, of always having paper rattling. I'm trying to go paperless and use my new Note.
Philip's been on that for a long time.
I
Yeah.
have.
He
So,
inspired me. He
Taking
inspired
notes on your note.
Taking notes on my Note.
So did you find the color?
She's totally got
Amber,
this.
the color amber is a pure chroma color located on the color wheel midway between the colors of
Yellow and
yellow
orange.
and orange.
The halfway point.
It's literally the halfway point.
So you are, in fact,
both right.
both correct.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen a lot.
I think I was the most correct.
Saying
It was in the middle.
Yeah, he did say
Well,
that.
You did say it.
yes, in fact, but you're not really involved in the argument.
But I just want to be a part of it, something. You guys.
All
All right, so we were both right.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's how you save marriages.
Well, on that note, I believe we were in the middle of a combat at the end of last episode.
Oh, the creepy skinless dude.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
creepy,
yeah.
skinless dude.
What do we know about him?
He has no skin.
He has no skin. That's all you really know.
Besides that, did we have any successful...
His name is Vorkstag. You
Yeah.
know
Do
that?
we have any successful roles of any sort?
Nope, because it hasn't gotten to you guys yet in the combat. The combat started. He threw a bomb that I believe hit Vivian.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fortunately for us, nobody was standing next to Vivian, so no one caught splash damage.
And then it has been Roderick's turn for 8,394 minutes and 17 seconds.
Go.
Jeez, why did you take so long, Roderick?
Heaven's sake.
I gotta think about it.
Oh, man.
Too funny.
It's like playing chess. You got to really think about what you're doing.
And then smash the clock.
This is not mail order Pathfinder. All right, not mail order. What do they call it when they play chess by mail? Just chess by mail?
Probably.
Like pen pal chess?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they did tabletop RPGs like that, too, through emails and
Yes.
forum boards.
I used
Yep.
to play
played
in
on
the
forums.
olden days. It was a space mapping. It was a Space Wars game. So it was 3.5 dimensional. So you'd have to draw the space map, and then you would be fighting battles and making alliances by specifying what quadrant you were going to move into and how much money you were going to spend and who you were going to fire at and stuff like that. And you'd have to make allies.
It sounds
as
really
well as enemies.
nerdy, Mom.
It was totally nerdy.
Yeah.
It was totally nerdy.
Well, I played...
But it was fun because I didn't have this any sort of three-dimensional capacity, so it was a real stretch for me. But it felt sort of geometric. It was fun.
That's cool. I played Vampire the Masquerade on AOL chat rooms.
There you
Wow,
go.
man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know what else is fun?
What's that?
Playing Mafia in a modded StarCraft map.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I did that a lot. That's a lot
Wow.
of fun. It's really fun.
You dork.
I don't even know how to answer that because I have no idea what you said.
Some of our audience is familiar, and they are very excited right now.
Well, I know
that's
how to.
great.
I know how to answer that. What's Roderick doing?
All right, so the first thing I need to do is roll a check.
Okay.
What kind of knowledge would it be to identify what kind of creature this is?
This would be a knowledge nature.
Roderick does not have that.
What an odd check.
Next question. Is he wearing any metallic gear?
No.
Okay.
He's naked. Can we see everything?
No, he said he was wearing clothes. He had detached a bomb from his belt.
Is he just wearing a belt?
Maybe.
Garter belt.
You said
off of his
explicitly he was
thigh.
wearing clothes.
Sounds more like a grenade belt.
He used his move action to take all his clothes off.
You expect me to remember what I said last week?
He says his
I don't remember all this
He
stuff.
went through a portal between now and then.
Let me see. I think we recorded it.
You
Yep.
told me how many minutes it was.
So he does have some metal stuff on him, but he's not wearing like metal armor.
Not any substantial metal gear.
No, like he's got some weapons and stuff that are metal. But
Metal gear.
Solid.
Such a dumb joke, but it pleased me.
So does Roderick at least assume that he's not undead?
yes,
Okay, so Roderick is going to spend his standard action to cast Vanish on himself.
well, Roderick went through a portal.
It's been a theme.
Scaredy cat.
And then he's going to move.
Okay, so Roderick disappears and supposedly moves, but who knows because nobody can see him, or can they? Ooh.
I think he's bluffing.
All right, Vivian, it is your turn.
Ooh. I was calling Roderick scared, but Vivian's going to hustle it behind Zenobia and cast Bit of Luck on Zenobia. So just to give the layout of the room, the dude, what's his name?
Vorkstag.
Vorkstag, that's a name. Oh yeah, because his name's on the building.
Correct.
I can never remember it.
Must have fallen into one of his own acid baths.
And Roderick, we don't know where Roderick is. Yeah, very, not Jack Nicholson. Well, it could be Jack Nicholson, but the Tommy Lee Jones. Two-Face. He didn't fall into a vat,
Jack
but
Nicholson too, because he Joker.
it's what happened to the Joker, but it looks like Jack Nicholson. Or no, the other one.
So he
Got
got,
it,
he
got
got,
Face.
he got acid thrown on his face in court.
Yeah, but by falling into a vat.
In court.
In court. So, anyway, Vivian's now behind Zenobia, and then catty corner in front of Zenobia is
Renly.
Renly. I was like, Thurskill is dead. Renly. And then we don't know where Roderick is. And this guy's about 20 feet away from us, in front of us. It's all very scary. So, oh dear. Zenobia, that is a horrifying creature. and then bit of luck on her.
Oh my.
All right, bit of luck to Zenobia. Anything else for your turn, Vivian?
No, except that I will say, I think Vivian finds this creature especially terrifying because it reminds me of Zonkathon, conceptually, who is the counterpart to her goddess, her goddess's brother, and he's bad news, and this has given her those kind of vibes.
You kind of see that.
So,
Does this add +1?
this allows you to roll twice and take the better result on any of your d20 rolls in the next round.
Okay.
All right, well, it just so happens to be Zenobia's turn.
Can I study him?
Sure.
So if you want to get up to him, you can study move up to him. You can move up to and attack him, but you can't move up, study, and attack this round.
I, however, have a composite longbow, which I am going to draw, and I am going to study him. And the longbow adds another 1. If I'm successful, that is. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d20 to hit.
Roll twice.
Oh, good. 'Cause that was a 4. And that's a 17.
There you go.
17,
I like when I'm helpful.
indeed. 26.
26 will hit.
Then it's...
Yay!
Yay, me! Hoorah! And then it's +2. 4, 5.
5 points?
5 points.
5 points of damage. Okay, he will take those 5 points of damage.
Best I could do, guys.
And now he's got an arrow sticking out between some
Yes.
rib muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Probably bleeding a little bit.
Ugh. I'm
just-
so grossed out by this
just blends in.
this guy.
Anyway, it is now Ridley's turn.
So I guess I'll roll that knowledge nature check.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
15.
15. That's enough to know that this is a skin stealer.
Ew, that doesn't make me feel any better.
Is it like that gold member from Austin Powers? He just eats skin.
He doesn't eat the skin, but he steals it from corpses and wears it.
Oh. Buffalo Bill.
Kind of, yeah.
Does he have a scar on his right shoulder?
I don't know. You might do a perception check.
Does he
to
have
see.
a lotion, a basket, and a dog?
Yes, and no, but he does have a hose.
Ah.
What was that thing? You have a duck, a fox, and a bag of grain or something. You have to get it across the lake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I call that out, that it's a skin stealer.
Yuck.
I transform, and I start... can I transform and start my song?
What's the action to transform?
It's one action.
That'd be a standard action?
Uh-huh.
So then no.
Okay.
Because there's no such thing because it's just one action.
Huh? So then can I move?
You can move, but you can't.
You can't do 2 standard actions in the same round.
Okay.
It's just like I couldn't move.
Study and
I couldn't move, study, and
hit.
And hit.
Okay.
I could move and hit. I could move and study, or I could do what I did, which was stay in place
Studying.
and study because I had a ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is transform my wing. My cape pops open because they're my wings, and I fly up. But I can draw and move, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will draw my chakram as I float to the.
How high are the
tall?
ceilings?
Maybe about 10 feet.
Oh nope.
So
never
you're
mind.
not-
I can't
it's
do
not-
that. I'm not. It's not.
So you have a foot in the air and hit your head.
I guess cancel the flight. I'll just draw my chakram and I'm gonna take one step back so that I am.
We're
Clustered
cowering.
so that way that bomb hits everyone.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm not gonna take one step back.
We're cowering in the corner right now.
We are.
See that?
Yeah. No, that.
He just threw a bomb. Let's all get really close together.
Everybody hug.
You know, I didn't think about it.
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Way to backseat gameplay.
Well, I'm trying to keep the party alive.
No, that wasn't sarcasm. Sorry if it sounds sarcastic.
Are you done?
I'm done. I mean, I can't do anything else.
Are you going to move forward? You could move out of the way.
You're still within splash range.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll move forward.
Good.
Could I have done anything else? Should I have taken a 5-foot step?
Oh, wait, yeah, I would have.
Too late.
All right.
Oh, I had a question. Is a skinwalker
Skin stealer.
skin stealer a
Different mythos.
Yeah, a monster, or is it a human with like abilities?
It is a creature.
Okay. This comes into play with Vivian's moral code.
Well, I should say the knowledge nature for it should give you a hint of to what type of creature it is.
Well, I mean, I know, but
Well,
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna say
I
it.
just rolled the good knowledge nature.
Not that good.
It wasn't that good.
Okay.
All right, so back to the top of the order with Vorkstag. He is going to cast a spell,
No, don't.
but he's going to do it.
Oh, okay.
And
Roger's going to roll spellcraft to see if he can identify the spell.
okay,
Ooh.
That's a natural 19, so it's a 29.
he's casting Blur.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
So he's casting Blur, which is a standard action, and with his move action, he's going to draw an extract from his belt.
As he does that, like visually, I just want to like slap it out of his hand. Like, no, you don't get an extract. I know.
Too far away. Okay, and that is his turn. Roderick.
Roderick is going to yell, Zenobia, get close to him, and delay.
All right, delaying after telling Zenobia to get close. Vivian.
Roderick's probably right about that, Zenobia, and at least then, splash damage won't be a thing. And she casts a bit of luck on Zenobia again, and then Vivian runs into the opposite corner from, I don't know what direction we're all facing.
No, there's no phasing in Pathfinder.
Well, I guess room alignment. Let's say he's at the west end, so then Thurskill is south.
Nope. No, I'm not, because my name's not Thurskill.
Shit. I had it for weeks, and now it's just, I don't know.
She's just reverting.
Yeah.
Thurskill's in the deep south.
Yeah. Renly.
That's funny.
Renly is south, and then Zenobia and I are kind of east, but now Vivian's moving to the northeast corner,
Okay.
Wait a minute, how is that south and that east?
because that's west.
Try again.
West.
Oh, shit. Okay, so Renly's in the north.
Where's the compass rose? I don't see a compass
There isn't one.
rose.
Renly is north.
So
Okay, Renly's north. Bad guy is west.
It's Weast. It's Diane Weast.
I am southeast, and Zenobia's east.
You're southwest?
No, east.
Okay.
east, not west.
I was trying to help with the audience, and I'm pretty sure I just made it worse.
Yeah, I think I'm confused, and I'm looking at the map.
Okay.
Okay. So, how far?
You are within 20 feet, so you can drop your bow, draw your weapon and shield, and move up to attack.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my bow, and I'm going to draw my shield and heavy mace.
And you've already studied him, so you can
And
just
I've already studied him, so can I whack him?
you can take a whack at him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I have been given a bit of luck, so I get to take the best of...
Could she actually charge?
She
Can I?
could, but it wouldn't make a difference.
Okay.
I mean, she'd get a slight 2-hit bonus, but
So it's
Yeah.
a 13 and an 11. So a 13,
natural 13.
natural 13, 20... Noelle hates when I do this.
Math? She hates math.
21.
You're allowed to do it. It's the
21.
21 will hit. Now,
Yeah.
I will need you to roll a percentile die.
That's what Blair was about.
He just looks slightly distorted, so it's hard to get a good idea.
And does
Like reverse
do
form,
any of my...
Mom,
Those
that
are
looks like a
D8s.
D8. You need D10s.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do any of my... Oh, no. Where are they? They're somewhere else. Oh, I'm sorry. I did have them. I'm a moron. Sorry.
You're just old.
Watch it. So do any of my thievish, roguish things come into play?
Not yet,
No.
no.
So, 002?
That's
Where's
two.
the-
That's a two.
Oh, you missed.
So you missed.
No.
So you know, if he had been like truly solid right in front of you, that definitely would have hit.
That's too bad.
But while he's kind of like vibrating in
Yeah.
place,
His outlines aren't exactly clear.
Oh, well.
I think True Blood did such a good visualization of this type of effect. Like,
I still like the flashes.
yeah, the reverse flash with the he vibrates so you can't see.
I haven't seen that.
Okay, yeah. Well, even the flash does it too.
I don't like running, so I don't watch The Flash. It's never appealed to me.
Is it PTSD?
I'm married to her, and that surprises me not at all.
It's just never appealed to me. It's like, why would someone run?
Right.
It's one of the reasons she's never wanted to be an actress.
Yeah, this is what I realized. All acting in like movies and TV shows, it's just running a bunch. It's like, pass.
And if you haven't already noticed
just-
it, start paying attention to it. She's absolutely correct.
And just think of how many takes they have to do of
Yeah.
that over and over.
Doctor Who is the prime example of this. They are running all the time.
Well, that's one of his catchphrases is run.
Yeah.
One
yeah.
of the last commercial shoots that I did, I had to carry like this stand I only had to carry it like 15 feet across, but I had to do like 20 takes, so they did multiple thermal angles of it. So it was just me carrying this back and forth.
I bet your face was red.
I was very tired.
Was this that corporate one?
This was for a Chuck E. Cheese commercial. And they did it where Chuck E. Cheese was like a director of his own thing. And they had the other actors as like craft services and makeup artists and grips carrying set pieces around.
Very meta.
Things like that. It was very meta.
Man, when they started selling beer, that's what saved that business.
You know, you say those two words, Chuck E. Cheese, and I burst into a cold sweat. I can't even tell you.
I was just at Chuck E. Cheese a couple weeks ago.
Just by yourself?
Everybody is named Mom.
It was for my niece's birthday.
I'm glad to hear that you just don't go to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, why would anybody go there on purpose?
The Simpsons game.
See,
It was not there.
Well, then there's no point in going.
I was very frustrated with that commercial because I was promised pizza for my day on set.
And then you ate the pizza.
Never
wasn't
appeared.
that, but I never got pizza.
It was Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I hear that they're changing it all up, right? They're changing all the animatronics.
There was only one. There was only Chuck E. Cheese. He was the only animatronic there.
They might have been replacing the rest of them.
Staring at me the whole time.
No, what about all the other? There was a rat and
a chicken.
And a purple thing.
There was a whole bunch of different
and a
ones.
gorilla and a.
No, they're gone. They're all gone.
I know.
Wait, maybe the purple thing was Burger King.
I was going to say, that's
it was his
No,
name
it's
was Munch
McDonald's.
or Munch
Burger
or something.
King. There's
and
another.
that one
There's
was
a
Grimace.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King. He's really terrifying.
I hated those commercials. Oh, my Lord.
I worked at Burger King when they came out with the Xbox game, so I got a copy for free. That was an experience.
The one where he swings in and out, it's like a pendulum. It's like, oh man.
No, the one where he just comes around the pillar, just like.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible. It's so awful.
I enjoyed it on a certain level because you could tell that the programmer's tongue was in their cheek the entire time they were making these. So like at least there was that entertainment for me.
It's
Nightmares.
very creepy. Very creepy.
Nightmares. All right.
So anyway,
Almost as creepy as a skin stealer.
Skin stealer.
Speaking of which, Roderick.
Who's Robert?
Who's Robert?
Didn't I call him Robert last time?
That was Rodney.
Rodney. Okay.
Roddy.
But
Well, I call him Roddy quite frequently.
Roddy.
Yeah, it was Rodney.
It was Rodney. Roddy's okay. That's a nickname for Roderick.
Roddy.
you know what? You're right. That is an appropriate nickname.
Roderick.
Mm-hmm.
Roddy.
In any case, Roderick is taking his turn now.
Okay.
And he's appearing on the other side of Vorkstag, opposite of Zenobia, in a flank.
So guess what that means? Yeah.
So, and what Roderick did while he was still invisible was the round he went invisible is he used an arcane pull point to magically enhance his sword. This round he used another arcane pull point to give himself arcane accuracy, which is a +3 to his hit, and he cast Shocking Grasp while still invisible. And now he's going to deliver Shocking Grasp through his sword as he becomes visible. And the first attack is going to be against Vorkstag's flat-footed AC plus flanking.
Oh,
Alrighty.
man.
So there's some
great.
massive bonuses against this.
Don't fail the percentage.
So that was a natural 4.
Oh, God.
It is against flat-footed, so we'll see.
Yes, please hold.
I mean, he's not wearing any armor, so.
It's true.
Unless he has mage armor.
So that is a 15 total against his flat-footed AC.
That is a miss.
Okay. So we're not done because I get a second attack. It's a natural 10. So that is a 21 against his regular AC.
That's a hit.
Yay.
Now roll those percentile dice.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I forgot about that. Okay.
What is this percentage chance?
100.
You got a 100?
I rolled 000.
There you go. That's a hit.
It's always scary the first time you look at it. You're like, oh no.
It's like, oh no, it's a 0. It's like, oh no, it's a 0 on the other one too. I just rolled 100.
Yay.
So you do hit him.
Yay, okay.
And 100% are like bonus damage, right?
No.
It's like a natural
It's not
20.
like running a natural 20. It should.
Although I'm tempted to add in the, 86 and 69.
No,
Rolls.
because I don't want 86 floating around there as a liability. Anyway, that's 7 points of regular damage with his sword.
7 points of regular damage with the sword.
Or slashing magical, to be specific. But he had also cast Shocking Grasp, so I'm going to roll that damage now. 16 points of electricity damage.
16 points of electricity.
You know how when you in like cartoons you see the skeleton through the body,
Slice up. Yeah.
but like we already sort of see that.
Yeah. But now you really see it.
We can see the nervous system. We can see like the actual nervous system lighting up.
Yeah. And the spot where he was bleeding earlier from the arrow sticking out of him, has cauterized me.
Yay.
So you just stop the bleed damage.
I just stopped. Let me stop. So Roderick pops in from invisibility, swings and misses the first time, but comes back around with a stab and lands it the second time and delivers a huge shock of electricity through his sword into the target.
You can just see it, and it comes from the sword, and it's just like zzz. Awesome.
All right. Renly, you're up next.
Okay. I don't know what I should do. Because my plan was to throw the halberd from above, but there's not enough above.
Throw your halberd.
Oh, nope, sorry. Throw the chakram from above, but there's not enough room to
That would be
above.
awkward.
Yes. So I can go up to them. So what is... Alright. I can walk up and try and grapple him to take his vial.
It'd be a CMB check.
CMB as in boy?
Yep.
It's +4.
She'd have a very low chance of succeeding.
Renly seems very conflicted in what to do in battle.
He is. He's not a fighter.
He's not a well-built character.
Ooh,
Ouch.
burn. Shots fired with burn damage.
That's electric damage.
Is it electric damage? Anyway. Okay. Can I just throw from there, from where I'm standing?
There's a -4 penalty because
Yeah,
of
that's
the firing into melee.
And that would be the same wherever you were standing.
Yeah.
So, do you have spells?
You can also just attack with melee.
I don't have great spells.
What are your spells? I don't even know what your spells are.
My spells are... those are the 0 level, so those no good. Call weapon. Cord of shards.
Do a cord of shards.
Well, he needs to be singing first.
Enlarge person.
No, you don't.
Enlarge person.
Cast enlarge person on him.
Grease.
Grease.
Is the word.
Unseen servant and vanish.
Go vanish. Oh, vanish Zenobia.
Then we lose the flank.
Do you lose the flank?
Yeah, because it wouldn't be threatening if she's invisible. She'd
Okay.
be threatening the creature, but the creature wouldn't be threatening her.
All right, so it's not helpful in this battle, but you need to be using that shit later on.
So use the shard thing.
I don't think you have to be singing already for it.
Also, I can just start singing
Yeah, I was
because I
gonna
haven't started singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do your battle song thing.
Yes. I'm going to do my battle song.
Yeah, do your battle song.
+1.
Everybody fight, fight, fight.
Mm.
Fight, fight, fight.
Mhm.
All right, now I need you to put music under that and make it awesome.
I really liked your rendition on its own.
So,
I will
so it
use
adds,
my
so it adds
acapella.
+1 to
Attack and damage.
attack and damage.
I will add,
And your weapons are now +1 magic.
I will add the wonderful music from Midnight Syndicate,
Dun, 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 dun.
as I always do.
That's horse cavalry music.
Okay.
Make it like a disco-y, poppy.
You don't tell me what to do.
I said that because I know that they don't probably have disco poppy.
Yeah, that's what Midnight Syndicate is known for, is their dance music.
Yeah.
That would be really creepy, though, like a haunted disco.
You mean like
Like a cracked
the Monster Mash?
disco. No, like a cracked disco ball.
It would be like neighboring on a like interpretive dance thing. It'd be like really weird and like just coordinated.
I'm imagining the room in Saturday Night Fever, but like, you know, none of the squares are lit up until you're walking on it, and they're kind of like flickering, and the disco ball is cracked and open, and I want imagery of this, of a haunted disco.
And creatures are coming out of the disco ball like snakes and spiders and scorpions.
Well,
And
you missed the haunted disco night at Harrowstone.
damn it!
There's a haunted disco at Harrowstone?
You went the night after it happened.
Man,
That's why all the ghosts were so cranky. They were all hungover.
I'm so mad.
Got drunk off spirits.
They did.
Maybe there was
But hero card.
Nice one, Phil.
that's hero card worthy.
I vote hero card.
I don't.
I mean, why? You never use them.
That's true. I think I've
Excuse
lost
me.
them.
Excuse
This is the first time I may have needed to use one because this is the first time I'm using all my spell slots.
I don't think I have one anymore, do I? We have the
Yeah.
group one.
Yeah, no,
You have one.
Vivian used hers, Zenobia
No, I
used
used
hers.
mine.
No, you have one. I see it. It's in Roderick's box.
No, that's mine.
Oh, you have two in there, though.
Yeah, the other one is the
Oh, the group one.
The group one.
Let's
No,
use that right
I
now.
used mine.
Mine are in my dice tower and I keep forgetting it.
Well, I've got one. I don't remember what it does.
Stuff and things.
No, mine is very situational. It's like, oh, I need to cast the same spell again.
Maybe we'd use them more if you gave out more.
Well,
Okay,
would give
can
out
we,
more if
Can we
you use
move
more.
on? Can we move on?
Renly, did you do anything for your turn?
I started singing.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
You know, that made it sound like it wasn't an interesting turn. I was interested in your turn, Renly.
Anyway, it's Vorkstag's turn.
No.
he is going to...
It's going to chatter at us.
Yes, that's how he speaks. He is going to take a 5-foot step that direction. There.
So it's still threatened, but not flanking.
Correct. 5-foot step there. And as he makes that step, he's going to draw a heavy mace. And he's going to swing at Roderick.
It's almost like he can tell my AC is lower. I'm not holding a shield.
That's a natural 3.
That might still hit.
So that's going to be a 14.
That hits.
Oh, Roderick.
Wow.
Are you serious? A 14?
He's a magic user.
I told you I didn't prepare shield today because I thought we were going to be in the courtroom.
Roderick and I were ready for literal business, not
For legal
death.
battle, not battle
Yeah,
battle.
exactly.
The business.
That is going to be 8 points of damage as he hits you with the heavy mace. I need you to make a fortitude save.
This keeps happening to me. That's an 11.
11. That's not going to be enough. Okay, then.
Well, Roderick had a good run.
Did he?
He did. Better than Thursko. Oh.
Touche.
Burn.
Roderick is going to take 2 points of strength damage.
Oh, no.
That is not good.
And this is going to continue for a few rounds.
Oh, no. Is this, what kind of effect is this? Can I tell?
It's a poison.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's poison effect.
So he'll get to make another save maybe on his next round?
For like 6 rounds.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'll keep ticking for 6 rounds.
Okay. So you're saying maybe antitoxin would work against that? If you took it next round, would that help him with his fortitude saves?
Yeah. If you drink a vial of antitoxin, you gain a +5 bonus on fortitude saving throws against poison for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm. So if Roderick wants to spend his turn on that, he can.
Yes.
Could I, like, force feed it to him on my turn?
I wouldn't say in the middle of combat you could do that.
I'm pretty sure I can.
I mean, it would be like a full round action. You have to be standing right beside him to do it.
Here comes the airplane.
I would add the addendum that you couldn't be threatened. Because that would be even weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Okay. So that was an exciting turn for Vorkstag.
Ugh.
Vivian, it is your turn.
Alright. Vivian's gotta think a moment. Once again, I have no good spells prepared for this. Okay. So, Vivian, seeing Roderick suddenly become weaker than normal. Just kidding, she doesn't see him that way. I mean, she sees him as a strong, empowered man. I don't know.
Weak as usual. There's no change.
He's certainly not strong.
He has a 16 strength.
She's gonna be like,
Well, not now.
Alright, she's gonna be like, oh dear. And Vivian, how far can I move? Shoot.
Can't get to him.
Okay, so Vivian cannot get to Roderick. The room's too big, but she's gonna get up behind Zenobia, and she's going to cast Bit of Luck on Zenobia, and then she's going to yell out to Roderick, Roderick, I have some antitoxin, just saying. And then she's going to yell at the Skin Stealer, it's not too late, you can repent of these evil ways, please. And she's gonna stand there.
No. It's not his accent.
So I was like, that's not his accent.
It's some random...
Oh my god, it's him. It's, what's his name? From Ustalav.
Father Grimborough?
Father Grimborough.
That was not Father Grimborough's accent
but
either.
who's the actor?
Liam Neeson?
It's Liam Neeson's here.
that wasn't Liam Neeson. That was more British than Irish.
I don't know who that was, but he stole that guy's
I
skin.
just felt like saying no. Not a British accent.
No judgment here.
Or I could say it like more South African with the no.
That was good. Or you could do whatever the Chainsmoker accent.
Mel Gibson and Mad Men.
You do the Chainsmoker accent of the dude. Anyway, she wanted to get to Roderick, but she doesn't have the movement speed to get up to him. So her stick's now pointing through, like under Zenobia's elbow, just in case he comes near her.
Okay.
And Bit of Luck on Zenobia.
Bit of luck to Zenobia.
All right.
And it is Zenobia's turn.
It's a good thing she's got a bit of luck because that was a 7. That is a 17 plus 10, 27.
That's a hit.
Very nice.
And now roll that percentile die as well.
88.
Yep, 88 will hit.
What is the percentage on Blur? Have we explained?
It's 20%.
By the way, I think I don't know if we've explained what Blur does.
Let's do a nerd check.
Well, I mean, we kind of went over the flash and a reverse
Yeah, we
flash.
gave it the narrative, but mechanically what it does is it gives a 20% miss chance. So rolling 1 to 20 is a miss because of just the visual distortion, but anything higher than a 20 will result in a hit.
It's like you're wearing those, everyone, it's like it puts those drunk goggles on everyone.
Yeah.
You can't quite see what you're looking at.
Ooh, that's a really good way to describe it.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, so it's my heavy magic mace.
And you have a +1 damage from Thurskell's. No, from Renly's. R.I.P. Thurskell. I just miss him so much. Renly's awesome, but I miss Thurskell.
So 5 on the dice, plus 1. Plus 1 because it's magic. 6, 7, 8 to study. 11 damage.
Richard is about to actually you.
No, I was just thinking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I was wondering, does the magic, the bonus he give, different than the magic of her weapon?
It stacks.
Okay, cool. So what was it? I've already forgotten.
It was 11.
11.
So it's one. So I get a 1d8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Add it up.
Yeah. 6 plus something.
We're going to say that's 11.
Yes.
We said 11.
Don't ask me to add
I'm
it
going
up.
with 11.
It's 11.
All right, and so does Zenobia want to do any take a 5-foot step in any direction to help try to build a flank again?
Oh, I should have done that in the first place.
Well, there's
Yeah,
still,
you couldn't have
there's
gotten.
still no flank, but
couldn't have gotten
this
there.
helps set it up for the next
Yes,
round.
yes, I do.
Yeah, you couldn't have gotten there.
So she takes a 5-foot step.
But
She could have. She would have just provoked.
for the record, if she was vanished, it would have worked.
Well, anyway. I wasn't, so I didn't, but now I do.
Yep.
So she takes a 5-foot step to kind of choke up on him a little bit more.
Right, and just make it that much harder to throw something on me. I'll have to
Yeah.
actually pour it on me.
Just pour it on me.
Pour some sugar on me. All right, Roderick. Your turn.
In the name of crits.
So, sorry, real quick question.
Mhm.
I rolled the fortitude save on his turn. So I'll do it again on his turn?
Yeah.
Okay, just to keep it consistent. Okay, one or the other.
Just
6
don't
or
roll
one.
it twice in a
Or we'll
turn.
go.
We can say that roll I rolled was for
Was
this turn.
for your turn.
And now my
this
next
time.
turn I'll do it again.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. So Roderick's still poisoned. So I'm deciding not to go for the concentration check this time. I'm just going to take a 5-foot step and swing normally with the flank against this guy because I didn't want to waste the flank.
Okay.
Thank you. I think
So
that's
one attack.
excellent.
So that is a natural 9. That's a 21 again.
Whoa.
21 will hit. Roll
Even-
that percentile die.
Even with your strength thingies?
I'm
down?
sorry, there's a 20. Sorry, I forgot about the strength.
Still hits.
Okay. To remember to subtract 1 from damage too, and there's a natural 1 from damage. So.
Oh, Roderick.
But did you roll a percentile die to make sure it hit?
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Just to see if he takes
I say that nullifies the
82.
damage
So
roll.
Yeah, you're good.
82. Nice.
I get to roll the damage roll again, huh, Gary?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So, how much is that total damage?
Sorry, total damage. There's a total of 5 points of damage.
5 points damage.
You really do have nice bonuses, though.
Yeah, it's I built some high strength.
Well constructed character.
Some would say.
Not me.
Yours has more character, though. Oh.
It has more characters because there's 2 of them.
Oh, that's true. And the bat.
And the bat.
We haven't really gotten to talk about the bat.
Well, maybe if we all live, we can.
Gary's gonna throw us out of this room.
Not your house.
You're not the boss of me.
He is the GM, so he kind of is at the moment.
Yeah. Meh.
Yeah, you said something earlier, like, you can't tell me what to do. It's like, he can. He's the GM. The GMC.
Anyway, all right. So it is Renly's turn.
Renly is going to, he can't throw because of flank.
First he's
already
gonna continue singing.
And then
How about
Noelle's-
this chord thingy?
Noelle has played so many bards, she's just got this all in the back of her head.
You've got to do it. You've got to declare it, because you could decide not to sing at some point, and then it would be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so
He's just
I'll
like, yeah,
continue
whatever.
Singing.
Good boy.
And then
Or girl, sorry.
and then I'm
Or in
going
between.
to, and then I'm going to go up right right there. One more. There you go.
All right. So you're going to go up so that you, Roderick, and Zenobia are making a little box around,
Yes,
what's his face?
And you're going to sing in his ear?
I could do quarter shards here.
You should.
How about it?
But,
Yeah.
wouldn't it hurt?
I actually have a question real quick before you move up to that spot. Did that provoke?
No, it doesn't provoke to move. Well, actually, yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It would have to be.
So you can't move quite that far. You have to move one back.
Oh, well, I can still hit
yeah.
from there.
Yes.
Let me see if quarter shards hurts you guys.
Is it an area?
I don't think it is. I think it's targeted. I think it's mental.
It is a cone.
Oh.
So yes, it would.
So, okay. So, then can I just walk up and hit it with my halberd?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
Okay, so
So I'm going to step up and hit with my halberd.
Which is now magically enhanced because of your song.
Is now magically enhanced because of the song that I'm still singing.
good job.
Excellent.
Ugh. There's a natural 3.
Plus.
That hit Roderick, but it won't hit this guy, I'm sure.
3 plus 1 from the magic is 4. Plus 5 is...
9.
9 will not hit.
So 9.
9 typically doesn't hit anything except oozes.
9 is a 9.
I liked his joke.
9
I said 9.
is good.
Okay.
All right. Back to the top of the round is Vorkstag.
He's really crowded right now.
Please hit Renly.
Is
Roderick and I are both happy to see Renly.
In marginal discomfort from the poison. That's what we want to see.
This is an interesting position for him to be in. It is very much chess-like because...
He can't move anywhere without taking an attack.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, no, he can do 5-foot steps.
he can do a 5-foot step back, or he can do acrobatics to avoid the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And I think the DC is increased by... Actually, I need to look up the rules.
And there's more than one.
That's
So-
really complicated.
So pause.
Pause for rule check.
All right, so I checked the rule, and it looks like you have to roll a separate check for each person that's threatening, and the DC is increased by 2 for each additional threatened opponent.
Wow.
Okay.
So what does
So he's
that
got-
mean, really?
He's got 3.
I have
He's
to
got to
roll
roll
3 checks.
At +6.
by the end.
I think it's just overall.
Plus 6
Oh, really?
to whatever it is.
Yeah.
You mean he gets to add +6 to his roll?
No.
No, it's a -6 to
I
him,
take
basically.
yeah. The DC is higher by
Increased.
Yeah,
6.
because he's rolling against our combat maneuver defense.
We make it +6 harder.
Yes, because and it makes sense in a narrative, right? Because if
Yeah.
you're just trying to avoid one person, that's a lot easier than trying to avoid 3 people who are trying to hit you all at the same time.
You got him in a box, like you said.
So I need to make 3 separate rolls, or a roll 1 that applies to all 3.
It would be 3 separate rolls because we have 3 separate combat maneuver defenses.
Okay. So he's gonna do it anyway. So
So declare who you're avoiding first. Avoid the man with the bread first. The challah bread.
the challah bread.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get out.
Did you just know?
It's a 28.
Against your CMD?
+6.
CMD plus 6.
I'm sure that's going to...
Yeah, that's a pretty good
that's,
roll.
Yeah, that's a great roll.
Very light.
No, I got 22.
And that's +6, right? Yeah. Okay.
22.
Okay. So it avoids Renly. Zenobia's next. Natural 20.
All right, avoid Zenobia. And alrighty.
And Roderick. As a 27.
So we've learned he's acrobatic.
This guy is lithe as F.
So I hit him.
No.
What's
He rolled a
No.
natural 20 against your CMD.
So what's the? Tell me again
What's
how
your
I
number?
calculate
What's-
CMD.
It's on there.
It's your CMD should be a number that's already on there.
What's your CMD?
Okay, right here. So it's 21.
Yeah, and
Plus
then he rolled a
6.
natural 20.
Which
So
would
you're just
be
a 27.
27, and I rolled a 34.
Yeah.
So he
Got
did
it.
not.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy's acrobatics are high as F.
I mean, it makes sense. He's got nothing holding him down. No skin.
So this
But he could do the
dude-
splits.
This dude just avoided an attack of opportunity from 3 opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Successful.
Where did he go?
So he's moving.
And that doesn't provoke for me, right? It's a little too far away.
Yeah, he moves into your threatened square, but he doesn't move out of one of your threatened squares.
Okay.
So he moves 10 feet to the south.
Yes. Okay. So he moves into that spot, and he's going to take that elixir that he pulled out a while ago.
Ooh, what does that do?
It's an elixir.
Can you
Can I roll spellcraft on it?
It would be craft alchemy on this one because it's an elixir.
do
Right.
that?
Well, is it the Alchemist thing? Like their spells per day thing?
Does taking an acrobatics check mean that you doesn't that limit what you
it's
can
half
do once
movement,
you're
but
out?
I'm sure he has at least 30 movement speed.
Oh, it just limits your movement. It's part of the move action,
and
though.
I'm sure his movement is at least 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a standard action to do acrobatics to get
So
out.
he moved 10 of the 15 that he was allowed.
Okay, I understand.
And it was already drawn.
Yeah, because he already had it out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then your action is to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, he takes it.
Nice. Good turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he takes that.
Don't
there any-
compliment the GM when he's fighting us.
Is there any visible effect?
There is no visible effect.
Does he start to blink and a song plays like dun 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 dun?
No, we'll say you might see an effect next round. It's just
Not there yet.
not there yet.
I hate this guy.
But he's still blurry as hell. Anyway, it's Vivian's turn.
Okay, I forgot to do this earlier, but I wanted to do a perception check to see if I could, and maybe I saw it when, kind of retroactively, I saw it as he was moving and dodging. I wanted to see if he had a scar on his shoulder.
Okay.
I feel like that would be very obvious on you can just see muscles.
It'll be a little higher DC to see it just because he is blurred at the moment.
Well, I did roll a natural 19.
Okay.
So, 24.
24. You can't tell for sure, but there's something on that shoulder that looks...
Okay.
It's rounded, kind of like the bite would be.
Okay.
A little bit off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Vivian doesn't want to... She really wants to move, but she doesn't want to move because she's in a good... she's helping keep him in the corner. She's going to yell out to the man. It's like, you need to admit your crimes to the world. An innocent man's going to go to jail and maybe killed. Well, definitely killed because there's already a cage for him if you don't admit to your crimes. So do that. And she's going to poke at him with her glaive.
Okay.
Oh, I miss pokety poke.
Pokety poke.
That was your spear, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, natural 19 again.
Very good.
Yeah, boy.
Well, it's definitely going to be a hit.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right, great. So that's...
But roll that percentile die.
Oh, dang it. I don't want to. Can I just not?
No, you have to.
67.
You're good.
Alrighty, and then it's a 1d10 plus 1 for Renly's thing?
Yep.
I don't have any strength, so... 1d10. I was just rolling one. That's 9 points damage. That's pretty good.
Plus 1, right?
Oh, right. So, 10 points
10
damage.
points of damage.
I already forgot.
Max damage if it wasn't magic.
Yeah. So 10 points of damage as she pokes him.
That's a pretty good poke.
That's a pretty good poke.
That's what she said.
You almost rolled a 69 on the percentile. It was almost a really good poke.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Zenobia, it is your turn.
Step up to him and whack him.
Whack-a-mole.
Give him a good
Does
whack.
that,
No, it's a 5.
can I,
You're not flanked.
and I can't get into a flanking position.
No, you cannot.
You could delay.
No, wait, she could, because she was right there. She could just go.
There's no way she can get into a flank without provoking an attack of opportunity.
That's true.
is what
And
I'm
I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
You could delay and wait for Roderick to get into position
That wouldn't
first,
help.
but
Roderick can't get into that
Oh, yeah,
position
Roderick can't get into a flank either. You're stuck.
All right, never mind. I'm going to just 5-foot step and hit it.
Do it.
And do I have a bit of luck
Nope.
anymore? I don't.
Fuck that, I'm gonna...
Oh, a natural.
Natural 20.
Hey, roll again.
Confirm.
Roll a confirm. That's not a confirm.
It's not a confirm.
Well, what's your
the
bonus? Plus 7 or plus 11? Or plus...
10. 9.
So 13's not going to confirm.
13 will not confirm. But it is a hit.
Good
But
old hit.
you still need to roll the percentile die.
You're really happy about that, aren't you, Gary?
Mm-hmm.
22.
That's close.
That's
So
close, but you get him.
It does still hit.
You get him right in the shoulder.
Right in his
So now you really don't know.
You're tampering with the evidence. Stop hitting him in the shoulder.
Tampering with the other.
Other shoulder.
Hit him in the nipple. It's a good target.
Ooh, that's good.
11.
11.
Very nice.
11 points of damage. He takes the damage.
Oh, did he say anything to when I told him to repent?
Yeah, you started saying, repent, somebody is going to take the fall for this if you don't repent. And he just went, good.
Oh, Vivian's very disappointed in that.
Mm-hmm. So, meh. Okay then. It is now Roderick's turn.
All right, Roger's going to do something fun. He is currently more than 5 feet away. He's actually 10 feet away, so it's perfect. He's going to cast a spell without provoking because it's not a threatened square. Then 5-foot step into the threatened square and attack twice with this spell he cast.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I need to roll a fortitude save for that poison though.
Yep.
Would you call that strategic?
Strategery.
Strategery.
It's a 17
17 for the fortitude save.
fortitude save.
Then you're good.
All right, no more strength damage. That's
No more
good.
strength damage.
All right, attack number 1. Natural 14 is a good roll. So that is a 21.
That'll hit. Roll the percentile die.
No. I mean, rolling. But...
91.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 61, but it doesn't matter.
Either way.
Yeah. All right, so regular damage or slashing damage is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And the spell he cast was Frostbite. So it's going to do 1d6 plus 4, so that's a 6. So 10
damage.
points of non-lethal cold damage.
Stay frosty.
Okay. He's still standing, but he's looking weaker.
And since he's taken non-lethal damage, I won't kill him if I bring him down. So we could bring him in for questioning should we decide to.
Vivian's definitely in support of that. That was something else I was thinking. I wanted her to yell. It was just like, we need him.
Really happy that hit, so... that's an natural 4 for the second attack, so that's not going to hit.
All right. Missed with the second
A
attack.
lot of 4s tonight.
There's a lot of 4s.
In China, that's a bad luck number.
Is it?
Is it? I don't know.
It might be.
Yeah, I think it's like the same word as death or something like that.
Someday
Anyway.
I'll tell you about shoes and fish.
Okay.
Okay, then. Ridley, it is your turn on that note.
All right, so
Shoes and fish.
I can't.
Stand him.
No, I can. I can get up close, right?
Yep.
And Carrie is very upset that she missed, so she's gonna say, "Come here, you raggedy bitch!" And he's going to swing again. No skin having. Oh, and miss again.
It's a natural 7. Yeah, it's not going to hit.
Ouch.
7 plus 1 is 8 plus I think it was 5 is
You hit like a girl.
like a 13. Yeah.
Carrie, you better have money.
Okay, then. It's no skin off his back. Hey,
Get out of here, Gary.
Or his front.
Or his front.
I'm GMing this now.
Nope. I don't agree. It's back to the top of the round with Vorkstag. And Roderick just did a lot of damage to him. So he's going to turn and look at Roderick.
Roderick, don't look at him.
And as he just opens his mouth, this big burst of fire just flies
Oh
out
my
of his
gosh.
mouth
Oh, it's fire belly.
Roderick.
Oh.
Fire belly.
Oh,
That was the
that's the
potion.
elixir. Ugh.
The
Does it
elixir.
make you like a fire-breathing dragon?
Kind
Yeah,
of.
kind of, yeah.
For a few rounds.
Does the ice help him cold spell before?
Only if you made him drink it.
No. But anyway, Roderick, I need you to make a reflex save to see how much damage you take.
Ooh, natural 16. I'm sorry, that's natural 18. I misread it.
Alrighty.
So that's a 20.
So then I'm going to go ahead and do the math on the damage for you. So I'll tell you what your...
Fun fact for the Magus, reflex is their weak save.
I noticed that. That's a lot of dice.
Come on
you'll
with
take
it.
7 points of fire damage.
Okay, that could be worse.
It could have been
You
worse.
rolled low.
I rolled low.
Jeez.
He also rolled 4 times. Does that mean he's a level 4?
No.
It's a level 8 and it's halved.
Oh, no.
Am I right?
Nope.
Roderick is
Okay.
bloodied in any case.
Okay. So, Vivian, it is your turn.
Poke him again.
Yeah, I think she's going to poke him again.
Pokey pokey.
He's not in a good spot, and I, as Richard, take total credit for this because Roderick casting Vanish and getting behind him completely cut off his escape.
I mean, he's totally cornered. There's just a lane.
Literally.
He's literally in a corner.
And I don't think he can he acrobatic out of it?
Well, of course he can try
could.
to.
He would have to roll even higher to get through
Be
an
a
opponent's
plus
square.
8
Because
now.
now he's got plus 8. I mean, he's got the acrobatics to do it.
So it's an additional plus 5 to actually move through a square. So it's plus 8 plus 5, so it'd be plus 13. Which isn't impossible for him, but still high.
Okay.
I wonder if I should have been using my flail and trying to
Trip him?
trip him.
I feel like he probably has a high CMD.
Yeah. If he's got a high
That was pretty much. I
acrobatics.
decided I should just go for something that had more damage potentially. Than,
Damage is always good.
Vivian's gonna be like, repent! Repent! Oh, no. That's a 13. No, 14, sorry.
14 is not going to hit.
Is that Vorkstag? I'm going to let myself out.
Okay. Zenobia, your turn.
There's no place to move, right? So it's just.
Nope, he's stuck in a corner.
Well, you could take a 5-foot step, and then you and Roderick will be flanking next round.
No? Well, yes.
Or when Roderick moves his turn, if he moves.
You're fine where you are.
Natural 20.
Another natural 20.
Oh my
Do it, natural
goodness.
20 again.
But it doesn't confirm.
What's the bonus?
I'm sorry, 9.
The 9's not a bad roll. Was that like plus
18.
11?
An 18 does not confirm.
Oh, still a hit though.
Ah, bummer. That was so close.
So close.
All right, roll that damage.
Well, I have to add the blur, right?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
blur.
No, just we'll cut that part out.
Nope.
Gary didn't hear it.
He's still blurry.
How long does blur last? Forever?
Minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be minutes per level.
75.
Good there.
It's all that practice.
Hit damage.
It helps, doesn't it? And my penmanship is getting better every day. Ooh, maximum damage.
That is
Yes, 8. 13, 14.
All right. He is at negative 11.
Oh, wow.
All right, so he falls.
Does he?
Yeah, well, I mean, negative 11, unless he has ferocity or something weird.
Well, we don't want.
I was just seeing what his constitution was to see if he was like permadead already or or not.
I mean, I'm hoping he's
but
not permadead.
he is not permadead, so he falls to the ground and is bleeding out unconscious, but he is not permanently dead yet.
Vivian,
Dead.
Vivian rushes forward to stabilize him.
And as Vivian's doing that, Roderick kind of like in a know-it-all tone says, Vivian, I think you will find that from one of my spells, the damage was non-lethal, so he's not in actually as bad a shape as he looks.
Don't wake him up, Viv.
Well, that's not the plan. So that's a, math. 19?
It's DC 15, so you got it.
Mm-hmm.
No, well then, I wish I knew that before, else I wouldn't have used one of my heal kits.
All right, well, he is stable.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wants to get a good look at the shoulder now that she's down here.
Okay. You kneel down to look at the shoulder, and we'll see what's on there next week.
No!
Come on.
Aw.
He's right there. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
No.
Say it!
Roderick's going to be a smart aleck about it. I said Richard because that was Freudian, but